Testing, 1, 2. I don't know how I feel about this. Hello, everyone. I am just testing out my new microphone, and I'm testing out how to do lives from my computer rather than my phone. My background is going to be a little fuzzy like this until I get a graphics background. So I'm just going to test this out. I want to know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, please let me know in the chat. It has been a minute since I have live streamed. I am up and trying to figure out what I'm going to do today. So, I don't know. I guess I should just start talking. So it has been a minute since I have live streamed on this thing. I was live streaming from my phone for a little bit, and then I kind of fell off. And then I switched jobs. Now I'm at a different job, and I don't know how this is going to go. I really don't. I'm still up in the air about exactly what I am going to do about my YouTube channel. But I'm on here today to, number one, see if you can hear me, because my microphone, I just got a new microphone. It is not an expensive microphone. It actually cost me, I would say, about $23 to $25. I did test the quality of it on some random videos that I did, and the quality seemed like it was pretty good. So I said, you know what, let me just go ahead and see if, I can go ahead and do a live stream from my computer. But I have to do some more work, because ChatGPT is going to walk me through, the steps that I need to take in order to, put a background in, because this is going to be a faceless channel for now. I don't know, at some point, it may not go faceless, but we will see. I mean, YouTube is a cruel, cruel world, and I don't really have time for the keyboard terrorist. So, and then the thing is, I watch other YouTubers, and I watch as their channels, just grow and grow and grow. And at some point, they end up, running into people, be it fans or be it stalkers, and it makes them a little bit uncomfortable, for the most part. So I think I'd rather keep this channel faceless, and then I guess at some point, I'll make a decision on whether or not I want to remain faceless. But at this point, yes, I will remain faceless. Now, let me see something here. I just want to go to my channel on YouTube. I just want to check something out. I come out of this. I got some things I'm coming out of. Let me just click on this, and I will get into what I want to talk about today. I think I'm going to close this. Give me one moment. I'm gonna do a split screen. All right, there we go. Oh, okay, so I see it. So today I want to talk about a subject that has been it's been bothering me. I want to say for like the past 3 to 5 years dealing with a so-called friend in my life. Um and I guess I'm on here to find out if something like this has ever happened to you, and if and what did you do? What did you do to deal with the situation? Did you walk away? Did you leave silently? Did you feel the need to talk about it? Were you afraid to talk about it because you knew things could get out of hand? I mean, what did you do when you found out a friend, a so-called friend, violated your privacy? So let me just give you some background. And I may have to mute here and there. I'm going to try not to mute as much, but right now the house is quiet, so I can pretty much do this live stream, hopefully without a whole bunch of issues. But let me test my mute for a second. All right. So let me give you guys some background. So basically, I have a friend, and we have been friends for a number of years now. And I want to say that the friends that I have in my life, they have slowly dwindled down to only a few, because I'm the type of person where I will suffer along with you. And you may suffer along with me, but I will suffer along with you until I can't suffer along with you anymore. Until I wake up one day and I say, enough is enough. Today is the day. I can't take it anymore. I'm ending this entire thing. I need to do it for my peace. I will do that. It doesn't come without warning, though. And the warning is not necessarily verbal. It could be just in my actions. If I just start not answering texts, not answering phone calls, just not talking. But if I'm warning you, if I am talking to you and I'm questioning things, generally I know the answer to the question, but I just want to see if you're going to tell me the truth. And this is something classic for Leos. And you guys are going to hear me talk a lot about my sign, my zodiac sign. I love being Leo because you know what? When we make friends, we make friends. We are a friend. We will be there for you. We will literally stop what we're doing, interrupt our own lives, and we will come to your rescue, come to your aid. We will defend you. And you know what? A lot of times we don't get it back. So I have been friends with this person for a minute. And I really do want to believe that this person was also responsible for, or played a hand, let me just put it that way, played a hand in my breakup with another individual that I was seeing. But that was just a trashy relationship, and I'll talk about that another time. But anyway, So I have been kind of leery of this individual for a minute because I'm saying to myself, like, I don't know that I can trust you. And I'm going to tell you something about me. I either trust you or I don't. And if I'm in a gray area where I don't necessarily trust you, I can't stay in that place. And I don't know if you guys are like that. If you're the type of person where you're either hot or cold, you're either black or white. There is no gray. And I feel like with this friendship that I'm in with this person, I am operating in this gray area, and I have been operating in this area for too long. So, my next decision is going to be either this friendship is going to work or this friendship is not going to work. And I'm kind of leaning towards this friendship just not working. Like, why are we doing this? I just, if I can't trust you, I don't want to be around you. And I'm at a point now where there is no trust. And let me just continue because I know I keep talking about things. So, I was already leery about this relationship anyway because this individual basically um, just is super nosy. I mean, she has a brilliant mind, very knowledgeable, very smart. But I don't need you to use that on me. And I think the first time that I met her and I realized that, and let me tell you how what I saw when she and I first became friends, she asked me something, or she was showing me something on her phone. And this is a while ago. And some of you are gonna say, girl, you should have just left that alone right then and there. You should have just went on about your business when you saw that. When I saw when she showed me her phone, she was showing me something. I forget what it was. She had every one of my emails, old emails. These are some emails I don't even remember that I had. She had a lot of my old emails all in her phone. And I looked and see now, some people would have been like, wait, whoa, 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 let me, but see, that's not me. I try not to be confrontational because I know me, and it just would have went left. You understand? Sometimes I back down not only to protect my peace, but to protect people from my mouth. And I'm not saying that I walk around, you guys know, or some of you may know, when a Leo pops, when they finally had enough, they're gonna let you have it. They're gonna talk. Now, I can talk in a civilized way and I can talk in an out of control way. And I don't like talking in an out of control way because when I talk in an out of control way, when it's all said and done and when it's all over, I feel bad. I really do. I feel bad. So when I saw all of my emails, old emails, in her phone, I'm like, what the heck? I should have said something then or I should have walked away then. Now let's fast forward. Let's fast forward to present day because, um, this is what I'm dealing with right now. Anyway, so she and I were outside talking. We're having a conversation. And we have good conversations. They're friends that I have, or the friends that I have, they're to me, I feel like they're very smart people, brilliant people, definitely can hold a conversation, definitely can make me laugh. Um, So we were having this conversation. We were just talking about a whole myriad of things. And she said something about my ex, about my ex, that I know for a fact I did not reveal. I did not reveal. And when she said it, and guys, I want to tell you the history that I have with my ex is it's still raw. It's still a very raw place for me. And maybe one day I will talk about it. But for right now, I'm just going to talk about this, what happened between me and this friend. So I'm talking to her and she reveals this thing. And she said, "Oh, didn't you say so and so, your ex was such and such?" I never told you that. I didn't even tell my best friend. And I have known my best friend for a very long time. If there is somebody that I will trust with that information, it is my best friend. And she didn't even know. So, needless to say, when she said it, guys, it shook me to my core because now I'm saying, you're digging. You were digging for that one. What she revealed to me, yes, I knew the information, but it was not something that I'd ever spoken to anyone about. And I'm going to tell you, I don't want to say, I don't want to reveal too much because there's going to be a story time about this, but I got to get to a place where I'm ready to really talk about this story time. But I never revealed it to her. I never sat down and had a conversation and said, well, this is what my ex is doing now. This is where she is. I never said anything like that. And for her to go digging, let me tell you something. First of all, let me back up. I never once told her my ex's name, my ex's first name, my ex's last name. And for her to know the occupation and what my ex is doing right now, she has to know name, last name, and all of that. So to me, I feel like she went digging. But I never disclosed my ex's name. Never. Ever. Ever. I don't talk about my ex to her. I don't if I'm going to talk about my ex to anyone, it's going to be my best friend because that's my comfort zone. I am I am open to talk to her about certain things, but I'm not when it I tell my best friend all the time, I say, about 98%. You know 98% about me, but there's 2% you don't know about me. And she and she wants to, well, I shouldn't say she wants to. We were going to do a podcast where I was going to reveal the 2%, and I told her I'll probably reveal 1% or 1.5%, because when I reveal it to you, it's going to be authentic because she's just going to be like, whoa, like it's just going to be that authentic, genuine reaction. So, needless to say, back to what I was talking about. I I am in a tough spot because after she said what she said to me, you know, basically saying, revealing where my ex or what my ex is doing at this time or whatever. I literally sat in my car and guys, I had a moment. I had a moment because not only was my breakup with my ex, it turned out to be, I ended up having a delayed reaction to the breakup. I walked away from that relationship because I got tired of basically being cheated on. And the final day of being cheated on, my ex didn't come home until the next day. And again, I'll get into that story time. But I walked away from it. But there was an aftermath. There was a delayed effect on me. Yes, I walked away from it. But at the same time, too, it's what followed that rocked me to my core. So, needless to say, that relationship is a raw is raw emotions for me. And to find out my friend went behind my back and actually went digging and searching for that information. It rocked me to my core. And I'll tell you, I sat in my car for a little bit and I was very disappointed. I was very hurt. And the thing is, at that time, I did not want to confront her about it. I still don't want to confront her about it because it literally is a raw point in my life. And I don't feel like I need to defend, talk about. I really don't. But at the same time, too, I owe it to her to talk about it because I am literally, it's like the text messages that I'm sending back are very short. I'm not answering phone calls. And guys, I know me. I know me. I'm such a, there are some people who are super emotionally disciplined, or they have emotion, they call it emotional intelligence. And two celebrities, there are two celebrities that I feel that have the that have emotional intelligence, not of this world. And the first one is Phaedra. Phaedra is her name Phaedra Parks, I think. Phaedra and Omarosa. Omarosa. When I say those two ladies, when they speak, they don't have to scream, yell, whatever, stomp their feet, whatever. They can just say what they have to say and mean what they say and get their point across crystal clear and can take down the biggest of the biggest. But on the other hand, with me, this person and I have gotten into an argument before. And I will tell you, we went to Orlando and something happened there that caused me to just, I left. I just left. She drove, but I left. I I ended up getting a rental and I just came home. I tell people all the time, whenever you're going away, just don't bring enough money so that if you need to fly back or drive back, you can do it. Don't be stranded if you're not. Then that's why I don't like not driving or not being in charge of getting to a certain place because if I'm riding with someone, I'm on their time. Like if they decide they want to leave early, we have to go. If they decide that we're gonna stay, then we stay. But hello, please let me know that you can hear me okay. But anyway, um, so yeah, that's that. I've been talking now for about 25 minutes. But anyway, yeah, so that's where I am with this entire story is that I don't know that I even really want to talk about it. I don't know that I want to talk about it. I don't know that I want to discuss it because I know things can really go left. And when I mean go left, I'm not talking about physical stuff because that is not my cup of tea. I'm actually talking about, to me, I feel like there is no, yeah, there's an explanation for why you did it, but I'm just there's an explanation for why you did it, but I just want to know, but I mean, what do you get out of it? What do you get out of knowing anything about my ex? What's the purpose? What is the purpose? Like, leave my business alone. Leave my business alone. Just move on with life, go on with life, and don't worry about my past. My past is of none of your concern. And I heard someone say, or did I read this? Your past can make you depressed. Your future can give you anxiety. Live in the present and you'll be just fine. And that's what I want to do. I want to live in the present. I don't want to deal with what happened back in my past, my future. Am I concerned about it? Absolutely. But I want to live in the present. But what I don't want is I don't want people digging in my past to bring up skeletons. To bring up skeletons. So I want to know, have you ever had your privacy invaded by a friend? And what did you do? What did you do? How did you handle the situation? Because I know some people will just, they'll walk away. They'll be like, you know what? I mean, what are the limits to someone going into your past? What's not to say they don't continue to do it? I don't need people like that. I don't need people in my life who are concerned about my my past relationships. For what? I'm not concerned about them. What my exes do, what they're doing now, I don't care. I don't give a rat's butt. I don't care. What I care about is people being in my business and revealing things to me that I never revealed to them before. That's what I care about because I want to know, why are you Why are you in my past? What is the purpose? So, guys, that is all that I have to say. Um, put in the comments if you've ever had someone to invade your privacy. What did you do? And if you've never had anyone to invade your privacy, what would you do if they did? I want to know both. I want to know you know, if you've ever had anyone to invade your privacy, tell me what you did. And if you've never had anyone to invade your privacy, what would you do if they did? Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Um, I plan to bring more topics like this um, to my YouTube channel. So I'm going to say subscribe, subscribe to the channel. Please like if you liked what you heard today. And please share. Please share. Yeah, please share. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this Sunday. And I will talk to you later. Bye.